ever wondered what makes the difference between a parking lot that looks great for decades and one that falls apart after just a few years? Today, we're delving into commercial parking lot maintenance and repair in Poughkeepsie, and I've got a fascinating guest with me who's going to share some eye-opening insights.
Thanks for having me. You know, it's funny. Most people don't think about their parking lots until there's a problem. But here's a shocking statistic. A well-maintained parking lot can last up to 30 years, while a neglected one might need complete replacement in just 5 to 7 years.
Wow, that's quite a difference. I mean, we're talking about potentially saving businesses thousands of dollars, right?
Absolutely, money isn't the only factor. Your parking lot is literally the first thing customers see when they visit your business. It's like a handshake. You want it to be firm and professional, not weak and crumbling.
That's such a great analogy. You know, I've noticed more businesses in Poughkeepsie paying attention to their parking lots lately. What's driving that trend?
Well, three main factors come into play here: safety, liability, and property value. Think about it. Cracked pavement, potholes, and poor drainage can lead to accidents, lawsuits, and decreased property value. Plus, our unique northeast weather patterns create special challenges.
Speaking of weather, how does Poughkeepsie's climate specifically affect parking lots?
Oh boy, don't get me started on those freeze-thaw cycles. When water seeps into small cracks, freezes, and expands during winter, it's like having tiny jackhammers working away at your pavement. That's why early intervention is so important.
That's a great point. We'll come back to that in just a moment. But first, a quick word from our sponsor.
Are you a business owner in the Hudson Valley looking for reliable commercial paving solutions? Avello Asphalt and Construction Corp has been serving the Poughkeepsie area with integrity and excellence. From planning and permitting to grading, paving, and striping, we deliver complete project management with a focus on quality and compliance. Visit us at avelloasphalt.com to learn how we can increase your property's value while keeping your business operational throughout the paving process.
And we're back. So let's talk about minimizing business disruption during repairs. That's a huge concern for many owners, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's usually the first question I get. Nobody wants to shut down their business for parking lot repairs. The key is strategic timing and proper staging. For example, you can often section off repairs to keep most parking spaces available or schedule work during off-peak hours.
Mm-hmm. I understand that preventive maintenance plays a huge role here too.
You've hit the nail on the head. Think of it like getting regular oil changes for your car. Three preventive measures are regular inspections, prompt crack sealing, and seal coating every 2 to 3 years. These simple steps can literally double your parking lot's lifespan.
What about ADA compliance? I know that's a major concern for businesses.
Absolutely. Avoiding penalties requires providing equal access to all customers. You need proper spacing, correct signage, and appropriate slopes for ramps. And you know what? When done right, these improvements actually boost the overall functionality of your lot.
Makes sense. You mentioned something earlier about water being asphalt's greatest enemy. Can you elaborate on that?
Uh, yeah, water damage is probably responsible for 80% of the parking lot problems we see. Poor drainage leads to standing water, which then seeps into the pavement. During winter, that trapped water freezes and expands, creating those nasty potholes we all hate.
So what's the solution there?
Proper grading, maintaining clear drainage channels, and addressing small issues before they become big problems are important. A well-designed drainage system can add years to your parking lot's life.
For our listeners who might be wondering about costs, how should they think about this investment?
Well, here's the simple math. Regular maintenance might cost a few $1,000s every few years, but complete replacement can run into six figures. Plus, you're protecting your property value and avoiding potential liability issues from accidents.
This has been incredibly informative. Before we wrap up, what's your top piece of advice for business owners?
Don't wait for problems to become visible. Schedule regular professional inspections, address issues promptly, and work with experienced contractors who understand our local climate challenges. Prevention is always cheaper than cure.
Thank you so much for sharing your expertise today. For our listeners who want to learn more about professional parking lot maintenance and repair, you can visit avelloasphalt.com. Keep in mind, your parking lot is an investment in your business's future.